All right. I'm going to trim this. Okay. Got that. All right. All right, we're back. Okay. Woo! All right.
The wind out there is crazy.
Oh, yeah, the wind's awful right now. So, welcome back to, let's see here. I need to move the camera a little bit more. It's still not. It's like more so looking that way. Needs to look more like that. Okay. All right. Welcome back to the Amped Outdoorsman channel. All right. So, some things have happened since the last time we did a video. I know I told you guys that we are going to try to get a video a week out, and I hope this isn't the video for this week other than the other video that we did, our first one. So we got some good things that we've been working on in between storms and tornadoes and other activities called work. I do want to kind of put pour a heart out to the people that lost homes, lives, family members, anything of that with the slash storm that we had. It was pretty brutal. These storms just keep getting worse. And sometimes, like, I hate to even mention that we've even got tornadoes coming, especially to him, because he's starting to realize these things are dangerous, and they are, and they're nothing to joke about. So our heart goes out to the ones that have lost property, damages, family members, any of that. Definitely be in our prayers, that's for sure. I wish there was more we can do. Well, I do try hard to offer any help that we can to our counties, neighbors, any of that nature. We got a good team of electricians. That's what we do for a living, and we pretty much focus on the industry as far as we're industrial based, but we got equipment and things of that nature. So we try to lend a hand any time we can, especially during times like that. We've was a couple years ago, we had to help clean Jonesboro up. We had a bad tornado come through here, and as a matter of fact, we almost had a tornado hit here the other night whenever all the other tornadoes were happening. So we got lucky. God spared us on this one. So he finally actually, for once, seen what it felt like when a tornado was right over you.
It sounds like a train.
It's scary. So our hearts go out to anyone of that nature, and if there's anything that we can do, if we can, put down in the comments below. If there's something that that we could be of help, we'd be glad to try. Another thing that happened, a good thing that happened last week, was we were going through some of our music that we wanted to use for our videos, and as you know, we can't use just anything. So a lot of this stuff's copyright laws and this and that, and so I'm learning as we go. And I knew that you got to be careful with this kind of stuff. So I actually found a song that I'd always kind of wanted to use for some of the YouTube stuff, and so shout out to Colt Ford. I reached out to Colt Ford's manager online, and actually they got back with me and gave us the rights to use one of his songs that we were wanting, and that was the Answer to No One song. So hopefully we can get that cut into our intro video. I'm still going to be working on trying to get something a little bit more fascinating for you guys to look at than just us plopping off in here in the studio and saying hi. And so we're going to try to get you guys a good kickoff intro video, and if you guys can help and give us some ideas, throw them in the comments below. We'll be glad to try to direct it. I want this channel to be, everybody's channel. This channel is going to be everybody's channel, but for the most part, it's going to be watching us just live day to day and some of the action-packed things that we actually do. We're just going to do a few shout outs here real quick. Kendall Gray, he's one. If you guys got, young kids, and y'all want some other content to watch, look at Kendall Gray. If you guys haven't watched any of his stuff, we watched him back when he was he was young. I mean, he was, I think he's what, 23 now, 22?
24.
Oh, he's 24 now. So we watched him back when he was still a teenager and stuff. And I mean, I'm talking about he grew his channel quick, but I think a lot of it is because he was being real.
He started when he was 15.
He was just being real, and he didn't really do a lot of editing.
Funny.
He's funny. He's good. He's very Christian based style content. Hats off to him. He went out there and he's done it himself. He started just like we're starting, kind of at the bottom and working your way through it. So another shout out to him. Hitchcock 45. If you guys want some good gun content, a lot of you may already know who he is, but those of you that don't, look up Hitchcock 45. He's a good YouTube content creator. Has been for a long time. Another one that's new to me, and I don't know, you guys may have already been watching him for a while, but that's Trent Ellis. If you guys want to laugh, he makes some of the funniest YouTube shorts I think I've seen as far as good country style content, and he does make it very relatable. And I can watch his content and laugh all day because a lot of it is stuff that I've I've experienced myself, and a lot of it's things that in the way we are, as country, hometown country folk, and so he's a good one. I would say if you guys want some other content to watch other than us, he's another one. Ballistics High Speed, they're more like on the scientific edge of things. They've invested a lot of money in a really high speed camera, and if you like to watch things blow up real slow,
that is cool.
It's cool. So they're another one. Another thing that happened this week, we lost the clutch in our Can-Am. We thought it was the belt. I ordered the belt. We got the belt here and found out it was not the belt. So I kind of did a little research, realized it was clutch, realized that I had to spend a lot more money to fix it. Now, I was going to go the route of the dealership, and this is not a knock towards the Can-Am dealership here locally. It's just I did a little YouTube, Google search here and found out that maybe it's not going to be that bad to change this thing out. So I watched a video from another guy. It's Hunter Works Incorporated. You guys can look them up on YouTube. He had a very informative video on how to do this and made it real simple, and I think it is. He was telling the truth. I think he was walking you through it just like, he was standing right there next to you. So, and not only did he have a good video, I actually reached out to those guys and called them because he had a tool that they designed to help with this clutch change out. And he was very helpful. So if you guys are looking for UTV parts, ATV parts, any of that nature, you might want to try giving him a call. Like I said, he's got a online store. You can connect to it with his YouTube videos, and he's got everything there that I think you would need for most basic repairs on your Can-Ams. I think he did Polaris and a few others. I didn't get to buy my clutch from him. I had to buy my clutch from another individual, and all this stuff that I'm talking about and the stuff that we're doing, because I think we're going to make a YouTube video on us doing the clutch change out. And we'll see if ours goes like his did, and give it a try. So anytime we do stuff like that, I will definitely post below. I'll put it in the description of the video of what parts we used and some of that nature. Just like these guns here, some of the stuff that we're going to use when we hunt. Any of our hunting equipment that we use that we see that we think's fit for the field. And I generally say that because a lot of times you'll buy gimmicky stuff. It won't last very long, and you'll see us try that out in the field. But if we feel like it's tried and true and we feel like it could be a help to you guys, we'll post it below. And I'll tell you, one of the new apparatuses we got, tools of the trade, is this new V2. And it's the Rattler V2. I did a lot of research before I pulled the trigger on it. And they kind of were in the middle of the road. But not only in the middle of the road, they're more so less in the higher end of the middle of the road with a lower than the middle of the road price, I think, if you compare them to the other prices out there. Now, there are some other cheaper alternatives, and there's actually a cheaper alternative on Amazon right now, and I don't really know the name of it, but it's around $1,000, and it offers a few more entities, a few more things like the internal rangefinder and things of that nature. with it. But I really think, far as durability goes, I think this Rattler V2 is going to serve the purpose for us. I'm actually looking at trading one of his night visions in and maybe get him the one that's a little bit lower standard than this one is, because price and really between the one that I'm looking at for him and this one, they're just about alike. So we're going to probably go ahead and when we do that, we'll definitely do a comparison video on that. I think it'll be a good one.
Ain't the one you're about to give me a V1?
No, it's a V2. It's a V2. So again, we'll do a video on that. When we do the video, we'll put a lot more details in that video about what all this is. We'll make sure the model numbers are in there and everything. And I may go ahead and put all that in there. Put all that in the description of this video, just due to the fact that we've talked about it.
Oh,
I know.
About that.
What?
Remember we saw a bear.
Well, yeah. We'll get more in depth about that when we start doing those kind of hunts. And I've got some footage that we've done with this, and I'll try to, maybe do a little quick clip video of it. When we actually take this out to do a video with it, we'll be more informative about it. And I've done enough research that I think I can explain a lot of it to you guys. Because when I wanted to get back into the coyote hunting and stuff, the night vision serves a purpose and thermal serves a purpose. And we'll explain all that. The thermal and the night vision, they work hand in hand, really. And you almost kind of want both out there. Because there's some things a thermal can do that a night vision can't, but there's also things a night vision can do that a thermal can't. So they got their purposes. They both got their meaning. And I will say this: I will say that most night visions are cheaper than thermals. So I think if you had to start with one or the other, you may want to start with night vision. I don't know. We'll do that video later and be more informative. If you guys are kind of wondering what kind of 22 this is a Tactical Solutions 22 with the Magpul stock on it, and we've paired it with the Sparrow silencer from Silenco, and it's a great setup. I love it. But what I did is I fell in love with the idea of squirrel hunting with the suppressor so much that I was like, I've got to get him one too, because we were out hunting and my gun was real quiet and his was just loud. And once you're in the woods for a little while with a suppressed 22, and then all of a sudden someone shoots a regular unsuppressed 22, it makes it 10 times louder because you're already trying to be quiet. So I actually went back and done all the nice federal forms that we have to do. We do everything legal. And we got us another suppressor called a buckwheat. It's buckwheat. I'm trying to think.
I know it's the same thing, just a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's a little longer than the Silenco. But to be honest with you, comparison-wise, again, to our ears, they're pretty close. So they're both built different. The internals on both are a little different. We'll do a comparison video of that too. That's going to be some good rainy day videos right there when we can't get out there and actually, get out in the outdoors and, but on rainy days, we're going to tear this stuff apart, break it apart for you guys and let you see the inside of it and what it's all about.
Remember our kind of new one, the big one that goes on the 350 Legend?
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Yeah, so we've got another suppressor for our 350 Legend. It's a lot bigger than these cans. But it'll do everything from the 338 Leupold down to a 22. So it's another cool feature. It's another cool suppressor. But I definitely would say if you're shopping for a 22 suppressor, you probably would want to outfit with one of these guys. They're a lot smaller, a lot lighter. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see it here in the video or not. I don't know if it was cut off, but there it is right there at the end. But anyway, we're going to break this stuff down and try to give you as much detail as we know about it. Again, we're going to try hard to be informative. Kind of wanted to shoot this video out just to let you guys know that we're serious about building this channel. We're going to take it serious, but we're going to have fun. I mean, I can already tell you right now the boat video that we got coming up, it's already got some good funnies in it. So it'll be fun to watch. I've got to get that stuff cut and edited and as everyone else is, we also got a real job to do too every day. So I've got a lot on my plate, but we're going to take some time and really, we're going to do it right. We're going to make this fun. Also too, there was another thing I wanted to add in here. We're going to do the clutch video. We'll put all those parts down in the comments or in the description. I want you guys to bear with me. I am new with the YouTube. Okay, I have been watching YouTube for years, but when you're on this side of it, it's completely different. You know, working the cameras, and as you know, I don't have a camera guy right now. So, but we do have a cousin that's real good at this, and he's going to jump on board and give us some pointers. And I think he's going to come and film for us some this summer, especially. Spring break's coming up next week, so we're going to have some time. And he actually hollered at me, and he's going to have some time to come help us with this. So right now you're seeing it pre-mic, so maybe he can help me out a lot. But yeah, coming spring break's coming up. We're going to try to do a few little videos there. We may take the 350 Legend out to our undisclosed location here in the Northeast Arkansas area and do a little shooting with it. I've got a video I want to do with that, and I'll just kind of let you guys know a little bit about what I've got planned here. And if you guys can put down in the comments some of your opinions about it, I'll be grateful, because anytime you guys do that, I'll do a little bit of research and try to answer more questions. I want to show everybody why the 350 Legend, and he's going to be a good example, why the 350 Legend is actually a good all-around gun for deer hunting. When it comes down to the youth, for sure.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't kick at all.
It doesn't hardly kick. It's got low recoil, and I've got a video I really want to do to kind of give you guys an example of what you guys might be looking for in a youth deer hunting gun for the future. And we'll try to pop that video off here pretty soon, because it'll be warm enough we can go out and enjoy it. Two, it'll give you guys that are interested in buying one to do that with time to do so. You know, you got all summer to make that decision. So, and plus two, if you want to suppress it right now, suppressors have been going through pretty quick. Hats off to D&W here local in Jonesboro, Arkansas. They've been great. Those guys are awesome. They help you out all they can, and they make this process a lot easier. I've actually I've been told that Silenco has got a good process online that they use. Kind of more so, they'll get the silencer to your front door without you having to do a lot. You still have to do all the paperwork and all that, but we'll discuss that later.
Maybe a little bit in the summer we might do a little bit of scuba diving.
Scuba diving. I'm an avid diver. I love diving. When I go to the lake, that's about all I want to do anymore.
I'm not scared of the water. I'm just kind of scared.
But little man here, he hasn't really got to do it yet. So that'll be another good video. Your first time diving. That'll be neat. So I'm hoping this summer we can get some time to do that as well. That's something that takes some preparation, especially with someone that's never done it before. And those of you that are excited, or after we do the video, any of you that are extremely interested in doing the diving, if you're in the Northeast Arkansas area, or if you're in Arkansas, period, JT Dive here locally, I've been working with them on and off for several years, and Terry and them they're great. They're really great. So Terry and Keith both, they're very informative. They take it serious. So hats off to them. They've took my diving, I say hobby. Heck, they were almost putting me in a diving career. So my diving has excelled since I was working with them. I don't get to as much anymore, because if you own your own company, you get your hands full real quick. So we're going to have some time for these videos. We're going to make time for these videos. Like I said, we're going to get out there and everybody's got to have a little bit of spare time to do fun stuff. So we're going to do the diving. I think that'll be a good first video.
Takes a bunch of air tanks way over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're filled or.
Well, they're partly full, but we're going to do that. What's something else that we were going to discuss?
Fishing, fall.
Yeah, we got the, like I said, we talked about the frog gigging video, but again, we've got some boat footage that we talked about telling you guys that we were going to get the boat ready. So we got some of that footage already we've already got it, filmed, but we just got to do a little bit of there's a lot of bloopers in there. So I've got to go through that boat video and really do some cutting. I do want to work on getting us a good intro video. We're going to use the Colt Ford song and put some stuff together and let you guys see that. I don't want to bore you guys. We're definitely, especially down in the comments, I've noticed we got, a few, I think we're at 37 subscribers or something of that nature. Don't be afraid to put comments down in there and let us know what you guys want to see, because right now we're working off what we know. And so if you guys do come up with a good summer activity that you guys want to see, and you can even another good one is dare him to do something. I'll film it. I'm the camera guy. I'm the camera guy.
He's the cameraman.
I'm the cameraman.
Until Mikey comes.
Yeah, but I'm still going to help with the cameras.
Yeah.
This is a show about him growing up. So, and partly me. I've got some growing up to do myself. So, I thought I heard a camera go off. Did one of our cameras quit filming?
Mm-hmm.
My little mic's still on.
I don't know why mine is blinking. What is that? All right.
Because you didn't have it on, Goober. Okay, well maybe my mic helped you out. Okay, so and pardon me for having my laptop up here on this beautiful table.
Well, yeah, that's this type of business.
And I've got a video too of me making this table. I don't know if you guys got a good shot of it in the last video, but we actually made this with a high voltage transformer.
Yeah.
Burn it with a high voltage transformer. Did the whole desk with it. So I've got a video of that. We've got several things that we've got on our plate right now to do.
Looks like a big tree root.
Right now, if we really nailed all the content down that we want to create this summer, there's enough on this list on this computer right now to cover the summer. But again, I want you guys to throw your ideas down in the comments. And
also,
I definitely don't want every one of our videos to be a rambling video. I know people get tired of watching that kind of stuff.
Also, y'all can name this alligator head.
He's like avid. Every animal and piece of art in this room has to have a name.
Indian.
Yeah, nobody threw any names down in the comments yet on that. So I know we're new. I know people haven't got a chance to really get to know us. I mean, some of you guys do know us, and again, we're going to have fun with this.
Yeah,
I have got a lot of learning to do. This is a very big learning curve for me. I program for a living. I'm an electrician, but I also write programs for PLCs and stuff. But I can tell you right now that programming videos and doing the editing is not
easy.
It's not easy. It's a learning curve, and it's a bigger learning curve when you're the guy that's got to do all the filming too. So we're going to learn how to film ourselves. Mm-hmm. We got, again, my cousin's going to come on board and help us with that. So again, I just want to throw this out there. I'll try to, some of these videos right here though, they'll be uncut. I think you guys need to just see, and I'll tell you another, what I like to do, if we get 50 subscribers, okay, I think we get to start doing YouTube lives after the 50 subscribers. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, so
we're pretty close to that though.
Yeah, so once we get 50 subscribers, we'll start doing some YouTube lives, and then we can burn up some of y'all's time with y'all doing live feed with us and tell us what you want to see. So we get the live feed going. That'll be a kind of a,
if we get big enough, they might send a fan mail.
Well, he's excited about wanting some fan mail. So we got a lot of growing before we get to the fan mail part, I promise. But we're going to try our hardest. We're going to make this fun. Hearts go out to all the tornado victims. I could only imagine sitting back and wondering what it's like to lose everything in a tornado. But as long as your family's okay, everybody's okay.
Weren't there like 100 tornadoes that night?
There was a lot. There was a lot of tornadoes. It was very damaging to say the least. As a matter of fact, I think Illinois had some more tornadoes today. Some bad ones.
I know Oklahoma, they have tornadoes like every day.
Yeah, so it's tornado season, guys.
Be careful.
I hope and pray that we're not putting a video online of us filming a tornado. I hope we're the only tornado that we got to film right here. So we got real close or not. God spared us. God, he put his hand over us and he took care of us. And we got a good place to go when the tornadoes hit. I'm working on getting us a storm shelter here. So, I got a family to take care of. And it gets scary at times like this, but we take it serious. So in between the bad storms today, the last couple of days, it wasn't worth even thinking about going out there and filming anything because the wind blow you down. So I think our winds have been like 40, 50 miles an hour. It's been ridiculous.
It's been the high, I think, was like 60, 70.
It's been ridiculous. The last couple of days, me and the guys at work, we've been trying to maintain our spirits with the high winds. And, we do a lot of agri-electrical work and having to climb the bends. We do the agri-industrial electrical work. And yesterday I was on one of the catwalks a long ways up, and the wind was just horrible. So in between the winds being real bad, we're winds and storms and rain. It's that time of the year. But here in Arkansas, after that time of the year, it gets brutally hot.
Yeah.
So we're going to try hard to get this content out there. That's our goal. So another thing, this is kind of more so less a follow-up video of the last one. And just, again, we're here. We're fixing to make it real. I've got some good video already done. Just got to get it cut, get it to you guys. We do want your opinions. We want to hear from you guys. We do. And again, the more we bring the nice fun toys on, we'll explain them. And if we can help any of you guys get something of this nature, I do know that we get this. I'm a very giving person, and I do know that whenever we get this channel to where I feel like we're where we need to be with it, the bigger we get, the funner we're going to have, and we're going to give back to you guys. And we will be doing some giveaways. And I'm one of the kind of people, it's just, to me, it's fun. So we'll, in the future, we'll be giving some giveaways away. I don't know what they'll be yet.
Shoes and phones.
I'm hoping that I'm hoping we get to the point we're doing firearm, maybe gun giveaways or vouchers or just whatever's legal. We're going to keep it legal. So I know some of you guys live in states where the gun laws are different than they here in Arkansas, but whatever we give away is going to be something any of you guys could take home with you, or we can send to you. What are you doing?
Outdoors.
Okay, so why are you looking us up right now?
I'm trying to subscribe to you.
He's trying to subscribe. I thought you already did.
No.
You already did.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, we'll do that here in a little while. But anyway, we're just get off here. I just wanted to get this video out there. Again, there's some bloopers in this video, as there is. We had some cats fighting just right before we come in this video. So, anyway, we're here.
See, I hadn't subscribed.
Oh, look at that. He just now subscribed to us. What's that? Oh, so Trent Ellis is that Trent Ellis?
No.
No, that's not Trent Ellis. It looked like Trent Ellis. But anyway, another one, again, you guys check out Trent Ellis. That dude is awesome. He's fun. He's hilarious. If you're having a bad day, you can watch Trent Ellis and you won't quit. Don't do it at work because you won't stop.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Well, anyway.
I'm going to show them that.
Well, we can post. I mean, they can see it. They've seen it on our.
That's glary.
Get that down off there.
I think it's glary.
They've seen it.
That's me from like 8 years ago.
When they click on our channel, they can see that video. Because I didn't ever take that video down.
There's our pool video.
Yeah, we made a pool video. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. But anyway, again, I want to tell each and every one of you, thank you. We're going to enjoy this. We're excited. So I would be
subscribe to Trent Ellis.
I wouldn't make it. I would be wasting. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time at all. This is if we don't get not one more subscriber, I have not wasted a minute. We're still going to push on. So you guys, you have a good one. And I hope this next week is not Tornado Alley week. But another one we got, before I get off here, we're going to, next week, again, spring break for a lot of you.
Is that Trent Ellis?
No, we're going to try to put that up for now.
Okay.
Is that, y'all have to do that a lot? Put the phone up. But anyway, next week we're going to try to go. That's another one. Is we're going to go to the zoo.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take little Miss Ava. Be a first time to the zoo. And it'll be just a little good family fun video.
Yeah.
Watch some monkeys throw some dookie and all that good stuff. So
everybody
goes to the zoo to watch the monkeys throw the dookie. I know you do. Don't lie to me.
We gotta watch the gorillas.
Yeah, the monkeys throwing dookie. That's why everybody goes to the zoo, and then you have to go.
And then you go see the capybaras, and then you go see the alligators, and then you go see the pandas.
Well, nobody ever has to miss up the spiders. Yeah. So anyway, everybody wants to go to the zoo, see creepy crawlies and the monkeys throwing dookie. And it is what it is. As long as Ava ain't the one throwing the dookie, we're good. So
she's probably going to be climbing into the cage.
No. I'm glad they got big glass cages now. So
yeah.
Miss Ava will not be doing nothing but having a fun time in the stroller and me hauling around looking like a goofball. So again, we're going to sign out on this one. I may have to do some little trimming. I don't want this video just to be like real long. But I think Mike's gonna come in next week to help us.
Yep.
And we're gonna start making this fun. This is already fun to me.
Yeah.
So, again, we're gonna get this stuff together, and I hope to see you guys next week, possibly this weekend.
Crap. There goes turn off my mic.
Gotta turn the camera off. Where's the camera at? Oh, it's almost out of batteries.
Batteries. Yeah.
That one was only on 5 minutes. This is 32 minutes, so we're going to cut that down a little bit.